Welcome, gamers, to Crimson Tactics: The Rise of the White Banner. This is a surprisingly good game, I've got to say. I've been thoroughly enjoying playing it. It's very much reminds me of a JRPG such as the game Brigandine, if you've sort of seen that game, another incredibly good game. This is, it's funny, it's got a whole lot of different warnings about photosensitivity and all sorts of different things that sort of pop up at the front. One thing it doesn't warn you about is this is a very adult game, not in a sexualized way, but just in the content. It's actually really quite, it's not for a young audience, let me just put it that way. So, it's fairly graphic. The cutscenes really do touch on some fairly adult subjects. Let's not go into any sort of great detail with that one. So, if you are looking for something for a younger audience, then this is not really the game that would then sort of fit that sort of bill. So just be aware of that. But I'm a fair way into it. The game is, as I say, got some really nice mechanics. It does take a long time to get started. Let's just go and load in the game that I've got saved. So where was that one? Well, either one really. Not going to really matter, is it? Just go yes. I can just then talk a little bit about it. So at the moment, this is as much of the world map as I've sort of uncovered. So there is actually a world map. I haven't found it to be an open map yet, although it sort of half looks like it. Like I have been to this town, like we started off in here, for example, and we've got a few different locations. Now, when we hover over there, you'll see that there's certain little icons. So Wild Fey does sort of give us indications that we've got a guild here. What else have we got in through this side? Ultimately a stable and crafting, and also a shop. So we don't actually have stables or crafting unlocked yet, so they do unlock. Literally only just got these other components actually unlocked at this point in time. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go into this next battle, which is this one through here. This is the Weldon camp, an outpost of the Fangs of Weldon. It can, however, provide a temporary shelter and cannot survive anything more than a small raiding party or a mild storm. And so I'm thinking that the game may end up being open world, but I just don't know if it will be because it hasn't been so far. So for me, and I've tried to find information out about that one, I can't find any info. So that's sort of where I am. That's where my head is at with it at the moment. Let's do the attack, and then I'll go through the other things that it actually does have. Actually, before I do that, my party, I can actually go back in. One thing it doesn't show you is that there's certain level ups. Now, Daz Bolt is the character that I created for this particular run through, just to sort of test the game out. It's taken hours to get to this point, so I don't want to go. I was going to then just create like a Daz Tactic character, but I'll just keep this one in here at this stage. Now, if we go across into there, we'll then sort of see that we do actually have some upgrades that we can then apply. So we can learn different abilities in through this other side, and we can do this with our whole character group. We have 150 SP, and so the cost for that one is Stunning Strike. So the unit unleashes a powerful attack that deals physical damage and inflicts stunned. So let's go and learn that one. So we do want to learn that one. Yep, there we go. So we've now got a new ability that we can sort of then go and use. We'll close that one off, and then we've got this one as well, which is a magical ability that our unit can then make use of. So this is Marl Buckler. This unit summons an earth magic shield, granting the target fortified. And so we will actually go and also then learn this one as well. And so that's going to then give us a little bit of, like the casting for this one is 35 mana points. Is what's required to then cast that particular spell. That's the only spell that we actually have. We can go to the open slot and then go and put the Marl Buckler in that slot because it's the only one we have. So why not? That's everything we need to do through there. Now, all the other characters don't... Actually, this one does have leveling up. This is a Ranger. Arthur Vpond. Let's just quickly go back in there. We'll just learn the spells. Inner Flame. Yes. Close, open the slot, and then put it in there. Close that one again. So this is, I'm guessing, yeah, it looks like most of these are going to have these things here, actually. Divine Illumination. It all comes down to what class of magic that they specialise in. And so there's different classes. That's, there's Water, Divine in this case. We'll just close that one again. And open the slot, throw that one in there, and then close it. Now, as we go through all of this as well, I don't know if these ones don't actually have it. I don't think there's any way to tell
if there's actually a level up ability on any of the characters. But you can see they've got different classes. These ones do. So there is nothing that shows differently for these, which is, I think that's a bit of a mistake. They do need to do that one. We've got levels, but I don't think that's just the sorting. Let's just go back in. So this one's already got 3 spells available. We can just go and learn another spell in through here. Now we've got a whole lot of them in through this side. Winter's Oath, Cruel Strength, Energize, Quickened. Then we've got Windstep. I think I might just go with Energize, actually. These are not important sort of spells, but let's just go and close that one. And actually we can learn more. Windstep, I'll just go yes. Might as well learn all of them, I guess. I wasn't sure that there wouldn't be something else different in there. So this kind of have a dust storm dealing earth magic damage to the target. Yeah, that's okay. Look, I'll leave them where they are. That's okay. So we'll just go and close that one off. I'm guessing that this next mage will have the same sort of deal. So we'll just go and learn. It's only got one refreshing oasis. We'll just go and learn that one. And I can bring them into these if I wanted to go and replace the equipped magic spells, but we won't worry about that one. Then we've got these as well. These are warriors. We've got ourselves a warrior back in through here as well. And these also, by the way, have got different types of weapons. This one's using an iron axe to do its attack. If I do want to change the iron axe to something a bit different, now we've got like a canvas coif, hide boots, and common iron armor. This is not very good abilities that we actually have in through here. If I go to the iron axe, this is a I've got an iron sword. If I go to the iron sword and then go and get like a wooden buckler, that will then give it pretty good attack, but it will give it also a bit more protection as well. So let's go and have this one with a sword and shield. So we'll just go and close that one. So you can sort of go and chop and change these, depending on how you want them to then sort of operate. This one as well, this symbol is then showing us that we're going to have like an iron great axe, which does a lot of damage, but it's only it's a two-handed weapon. So we actually do have a two-handed weapon there. I might just double check the other warrior. That's got an iron broadsword, which is a two-handed weapon. That's okay. We'll keep them where they are. And one thing we can do if we wanted to would be to change the characters. Like, for example, if I grab this particular one, I can then just go across to the actual classes. Now, I haven't unlocked very many of them at this stage, so we've got like a knight. So at the moment, this one's a warrior. So knights are strong and swift frontline fighters and excel in defence and can absorb most attacks. Capable of moderate offence, knights prefer swords and lances to engage their enemies. And so we've got different types of weaponry that we can then put on them, different types of armour. Horses can be the mount that they actually then do use. The class mark required is 1. I can change the warrior into a knight if I wanted to. We then have other things, for example, like we've got a priest, a mage. There's the warrior class that we already have, and then the ranger back in through that other side. Now, we've got pretty much 2 of everyone. I might make this one into a knight. Actually, no, we've still got 2 of everyone, really. The warriors will deal more damage, and so I'm sort of happy enough with that. So let's just go and leave that one there. But this is quite interesting. If we just sort of have a bit of a look around in through here, it gives you a bit of an idea as to the intricacy. A duelist, so we need to sort of unlock these. A rogue, necromancer, a berserker. I was quite interested when I saw necromancer. I thought, oh, that's an unusual class to be able to sort of upgrade into. Berserker. Unknowns from that point forward, really, as to what we end up sort of getting. So there's a lot of content in this game to unlock before you then get back to where that actually is. So that's the essentially the I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it'll just give you a bit of a feel for what does go on. Now that one there, oh, that's the mount, yeah. So we don't actually have any mounts available yet in our particular run through. So that's the party list. The guild is where we can then go and recruit new units. But if we go and have a look, if we just go and select from here, actually we can afford to get Luther Wright. We have 2,000 coins to spend. So we've got a couple there that we could actually go and grab. But let's not worry about it. Let's just forget about those for now. And we'll just return on our journey. The inventory, this is actually where we have things like, for example, like
iron axes, iron lances, wooden staves, and iron swords. As to how many are equipped, how many are owned, etc., etc. In through this other side, so we can sort of then start to make sense of the different types of things that we have. We can then sort of start to filter back through into there, sort by price, sort by level, sort by the actual name. So there's different ways of sorting. It's fairly clean the way the game actually does work. Our gear, we've got body armors back and through this other side again. We've got items like consumables, tarot cards. It's got an interesting system of using tarot cards to sort of randomize the types of upgrades you get. It actually works fairly well. It's nice what they've actually done in through here. So we don't actually have many of these different types of things. Grimoires as well. God, it's a very, very rich and detailed game. I don't know how many hours of content there actually are in the game, but there seems to be an awful lot. I'm 2.5 hours in at this point in time, and really only just starting to unlock this sort of stuff. The shop as well will then give us the consumables, so we can then sort of go through and have a look to see, for example, what have they got? They've got healing potions, for example. This restores 100 HP of the target. Price is $2.50. Yeah, look, I won't worry about it, but let's just leave that where that is for now. But it's quite nice the way it does actually, the game does work very, very well. Let's go into our actual mission, then I can sort of show how this one actually does work. Now, the combat is really, really good. Now, this will be a cutscene. This one won't be aggressive, but some of them are really, really adult, as I sort of said. So here we go. Victor Brandt, one of the commanders or one of the guards, is saying, "Oh, it seems he was right about you. Where is Blas?" Now, Blas is a duke that we're trying to chase down. Should you not worry for yourself? You err in your judgment if you think you scare me. Tell me where Blas is and surrender yourself right now. We're getting cocky now, are we? Cut him down, lads. And so now we start an actual fight. Now, there's all sorts of different things that actually impact how the fight will actually then work out, which is, again, really, really cool. And I've only really scratched the surface of this myself. But I'll try to explain a few of the little things. Now, we can go in with 8. Now, we've only got 8. Actually, no, we don't have 8. We've got more than 8. So I've got a few that actually aren't being used in this particular fight. I must say, I find that the priests are really, really valuable to actually have in the fights. So I'm going to go and move I've got one mage in there. The mages are okay, but they don't really do a hell of a lot. I'm just going to go and click on this mage and bring this one back in. So I'm just going to sort of bring those back into the actual mix. That way we've got the two priests. We've got our main character in through this side. The 2 rangers are also very, very important. The mages are okay, but really the priests really do keep your everyone sort of healed up and ready to go. So we'll commence the battle. Now, again, it just gives you good information about everything. It's got using items. Now, you can use the inventory you have on access to items. So there are sort of this is like just part of the tutorial. And as I say, I'm 2 and a bit hours into the game. And I'm still getting information like this. I'll skip. Actually, I'll just go quickly and continue. Oh, here we go. So it just wants us to do certain types of things. This is the order that we actually then get to do different types of things. So both our rangers are going to work. Then they've got like a warrior, a ranger. Then it's one of our warriors or one of our fighters, one of their mages potentially, and then one of ours. And then we can sort of have a quick look through the rest of them as we sort of start to extend on through the actual list of everyone. So it's 8 per side at this point in time. Now, one of the things I've sort of found, it is better to try to finish off 1 unit at a time. If there is a named character, in this one we don't, but if there was a named character, we would need, as in a story character, we wouldn't be able to kill them off directly. Now, what have they got? They've got a mage at the back. They've got 2 mages, 1 priest at the back there as well, 1 warrior, a ranger, a warrior, ranger. So we've got 2 rangers that we're going to contend with. Okay, so now we get to move. So first of all, our ranger then starts off. Now, these are the different actions that we have. It's really quite simple the way it does actually work. I'll just zoom in a little bit just so it looks, because the game looks very, very good as well, even though it sort of looks fairly simplistic. So we can either just do an action straight away. Like if I try to do an action, I have different sorts of things that I can do. Like I do actually have a magic spell here, for example, the Inner Flame, but we go back. I've got different abilities I can use. I can go for a headshot, so the unit takes aim at the target's head, granting it a higher chance of landing a critical strike, which I can't do just yet. Or I can just go to the attack and just do a longbow attack. Now, this is the area that I can actually do the attack to. So I will actually do an attack here. If I could get a side shot or a rear shot on any of these units, it would actually do more damage. And when I go and click on it, well, interestingly over here, when I hover over different areas, you'll see that this does change. Like it's got obstacle, none. This is like, what if I'm standing on a piece of grass, for example, I've got 100%, like I'm sort of got like this, 100 just means that there's no real negatives. If I stand on the wood, that's 100. Does anything, a negative dirt is actually 110. So standing on dirt would actually be better for me. So what I might do is actually just go back and then just go back to move. If I stop anywhere in the blue, I then get to have a shot from, like, basically from the blue. If I move beyond that into this sort of like this yellowy sort of colour or the orangey colour, I don't get the shot. So let's move our ranger across to there. It's just in tiles. Now we're just going to go to action. We're going to go to attack. We're going to go to longbow attack. And this time I am just going to hit this one in through here. So actually maybe it's if you were actually on this. I'm not sure if that actually means that we've got a chance to hit it, or if we have the extras coming from this particular location. It's also a cloudy night, which is sort of then means that will impact how how everything sort of does then work. Actually, I'm just going to go back to normal speed just so we can sort of see it in normal speed. So I'm going to be attacking Gerald Madison, the warrior. And so I'm just going to go and click it, and we can then sort of see this is going to do 53 damage. There's an 84% chance of actually hitting it, and that comes into account because of all of these different bits and pieces. And what have we got through there? Nothing much else that we're sort of seeing through that side. So let's just go and click again, and then that's going to then do the shot. So we hit, we did 53. So we did a little bit of damage through that way. Then we have to change our facing. Facing is very, very important. If we get shots from the rear, then we end up in trouble. Now, when does Gerald get his turn? He's a little way off. We may be able to kill him before he can do anything. Now, the next one over here is Jacenta Beaumont, which is this one over this side. So she's going to be the next one to come across. We'll just go back to our ranger, and I'm just going to move this one up a little bit. Again, I'm not going to go too far because I don't want to be attacked too easily. So we'll now just go back across, action, attack, longbow attack. And it's only a 77% chance, but we'll take it. Yep, hit him again. And so really the idea is to try to kill as many of them as you can before you, like, if you get an opportunity, you go and take it. Now that one must have run out of action. That one's going to be able to do a shot at us. And our rangers are going to take, we're going to be shot a bit more easily. Now we've been damaged enough that we're now sort of really struggling. So we've now got our warrior. Now the warrior, if we go and move the warrior, see how we can't actually get anywhere close enough to be able to do any meaningful shots, but we do want to move up. So I'm going to move George Abrams up into this location. So we can't actually do a shot. But we'll just get ready because no one else is going to be able to do this either. So we'll just go and end our turn and then just face that way. Here comes the mage. The mages do a bit of damage, but they are also very, very easy to kill off. This is our main character, so Dazbolt Fink. And I still don't get to actually do anything here, so I'm going to move him in behind with a view to actually then being able to do some more damage later on. So let's just end our turn. By the way, there is an AI which is really, really quite cool. I might show that as well. Here's our healer now. So we want to get the healer back over to here. So if I enable the AI, like if I go and click on that one, I can set up all these different types of AIs. One of which is a spellcast, one of which is support. This will then support units by healing them up, but I won't do it. I'll just keep on playing it manually, but that works very, very well. Again, you can decide what goes where. Now, I don't think I've got enough. If I go to actions and then abilities and then go to mend, I don't have enough to actually reach that one, so I just need to move up a little bit. I want to keep these protected. I'm just going to go back, 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 move, and just move up a little bit, enough so I can then do the action. So abilities, mend, and then we're just going to mend this unit.
we use some of our mana points then to sort of mend that particular character up. And again, the facing is important. Loyalty and recruitment. You have your own party now. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's just, I'll just go next. Sorry, I won't even bother reading this stuff. This is all part of the tutorial. And we've got our next priest as well. Now, we've taken some damage up through here as well. So I'm just going to go and move this one up to then just go and heal up that particular character. So action, abilities, mend, and just heal this one. This is why I think priests are just really overpowered in the game. It's another mage. So he's now casting a spell. And this one's been damaged yet again, so we now have to be a bit more careful. Killing those will be quite important. Now we should be able to get a shot in here. The trouble is that we actually have our own guy there, which is not going to work out all that well. Actually, no, I can't do it anyway. With the sword that she has, it's a sweeping type sword. So let's move up. This is a bit dangerous, but we're just going to place this one in the middle here, end our turn, and then just get ready to try to sort of do some damage that way. And similarly with this one, I want to move these up and start to put pressure on these other units. In turn, just change the facing. Ooh, gee, that was lucky. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, he's down. So he's been killed. So we've now lost that particular unit. Now we've got the warrior. So now it's like these guys are sort of getting their shots ahead of the others. Let's just go and move, see where we can move to. Now George has got like a sword. Actually, no, this is a big sweeping one as well. I'll just come into here. And then action, attack, sword. Actually, it is just a sword that he's got. So we want to attack from behind, which will then do the most damage. That's the ranger, and so we then just go and attack. Now we're probably going to be attacked from, actually, which doesn't matter whichever side, to be honest. I'll just go that way. Good, that was good. Now it's a shame that we lost that particular unit. Action, attack, longbow. So this one's already taken some damage, so let's go after this one here. Oh, hang on, we're a bit too close. That one hasn't taken any damage yet. Alright, so let's just go back, move. So it's attack in the back. Only 66 damage, unfortunately. Our soldiers should be able to protect themselves a little bit longer than most of the others. Now we've got the other ranger there. We've only got a sword attack through here as well. I think I'd better finish off these that are so close to where our units actually are. I can get in behind this one here and just do a rear attack. Action, attack, sword attack. So he's healing this one up. Now, after 3 turns, this one's going to disappear. There's nothing much I can do. It's got like 3 hearts. If the battle finishes in that time, then I think it survives. Otherwise, it doesn't survive. There's nothing I can do about it at this stage anyway. Now, we do want to finish off. Now, this one here has actually got like a special type of attack. And so I've actually got a good ability in here to... I'm just going to move this one up into this location. And then going to go and attack with the broadsword. I'm going to attack in the middle here. That's going to do damage to the mage and also to the priest. And we missed with the priest, but we did actually hit this other one for a massive damage. So we'll leave that one there.
Action, attack, Great Axe. This is another one of these ones that do multiple. And just point that way. So another spell. So they've got like a broadsword as well. Now she needs to go and heal herself up. So let's just do the action abilities, mend. Just look after yourself a little bit and then run away. Run away as far as you can. Now, other ones that have taken damage. That one there. I do have to be careful in here with the priests. Okay, so she goes up to there. Attack. Oh, not attack. Abilities, mend. Just keep them being healed up if we can. That one's going to lose one of its hearts. Now, the vitality went backwards there a little bit. She used a special ability there, but it didn't actually work. Now, this one's down to 83, so that's potentially we can sort of destroy that one. If you just have a look at the moves. Now, George has only got a sword, which is good for us because it means we're only just doing direct attack. So let's go into this location. Oops, hang on, back. Sword attack. Oh, damn it, miss. That's not good. Who are you going to attack? Yep, our main character. We're still doing okay. It should kill him. No, not quite. Now it's going to hurt. He's taken a potion. Bit of damage. So now I've got a bit of a cutscene, I think. Victor Brandt is saying, I must alert Derwin, watch my back. Derwin. So he's going to try to run off. Now this is another one where we've got another attack. I can't attack that one, but I can attack the priest. It's half the damage. Now, unfortunately, no matter what I attack, I'm going to be hitting my own person, but I do want to finish this one off. So I'm going to go with the Great Axe attack. Actually, that was good. We missed. Our George actually managed to avoid the damage. Let's go back down into here, so we can take this one on. Okay, so another spell against this one. Okay, fix that one up a little bit. He's disappearing. We shall meet again soon, says Victor. So Victor was one of the characters, I didn't realise that we have to be mindful of in the game. That's maybe enough to kill this one. Not quite. Now she needs to go off and heal up herself. Let's just run away. Action, abilities, mend. Good. And then face that way. Now behind here we have the other healer, and I need her to give her abilities to mend this one. And then move her off away from the others. Now we should be able to finish this one off. I'll just do the action to start with. Now it's a 63% chance of getting the shot. Missed, unfortunately, so it didn't quite work. Just move off. And face that way. Now we should be able to do it. Action, attack, sword attack. There we go. That's the end of him finally, so that's that ranger down. And we can now move off. And so we'll move into, start to sort of put pressure on these others. Blocked, that's good. That wasn't good. We've lost some vitality with that particular character. So losing the vitality like that was like a permanent loss. Okay, that'll stop them from getting any more healing. Let's just keep everyone together. We'll end our turn. Good, that one's down. Nice. So we'll face that way. So there's not very many of them left. Okay, she's now gone down a little bit. They get killed if they go after her again. No, they're going after that one, so they're both now in a bit of trouble. So it loses one heart each time. Now that one's been injured. That one's still okay. Just move to where the blue is. Action. It's nice and it's nicely done, this game, I've got to say. So bring that one through. Not enough to kill it. Don't know if we can reach that one from there. Oh, yeah, we can. A bit more damage. Now, when they're down on their knees like this, it means that they have to, well, they can only sort of move like these sorts of areas, and they can't move the double distance. They can still attack if they could get there, but in this case I just want to move this one away. Action, abilities, mend. Let's bring it back up to life a little bit. Just keep on trying to get in behind. We do have Marl Buckler. Yeah, we don't want to do. We do still want to keep on doing these attacks at this stage. Okay, that one's getting closer to being killed. And this one's got the large weapon, which we want to sort of get rid of. I mean, we don't want to be hitting our own person with it. That should be enough to kill it. There we go. That's good. Okay, and then we can just start to move up now. So it's got the two mages. Okay, yeah, here we go. So they're going to be attacking our main guy here. Okay, we're now being damaged enough to put us on our knees. Now, unfortunately, they've got their second one as well. Now, it doesn't tend to kill you off. Oh, it did in this instance. Okay, well, that's interesting. I'm not sure what the game does if that's the case. So this will be an interesting thing to see what happens in here. Let's just move away. I think we've got 3 turns now to finish off the battle. We'll end our turn there. We have to keep on healing these up. It's important that we keep them alive. I've tried healing them up from here, but it doesn't actually work. Not able to really get there. Just getting ready to take these things on. Oh, we've got some gold over there if we pick it up. And a tarot card by the looks. So just try the action with the attack. It's only a 53% chance. Let's go back to a different location. Let's try going up a little bit. Don't know if that will actually then work. No, it's only grass. Let's cancel that move. We go into the dirt. A little bit more, a little bit better. to heal these up. Yeah, just taking more damage in through there. I don't think we can actually do what we need to do here. Yeah, I can't reach that one. They're all healed. Go, we can grab that. Okay, so that's good. I think we actually, I don't know if we pick it up at the end there. Action, inventory. Oh, actually, this is a revive one. I'll use that on Dazbolt. I'm guessing everyone's got that. Oh, there we go. Ranger class mark. Doing a bit of damage to these guys. Ooh, we're down to the last one here. Okay, we've got Justice card. One's gone. It's going to hurt. Yeah, we're down there as well. We've lost a lot here. All right, we're going to have to revive. So we'll just go in and go to the actions, the inventory. Potions. Yeah, so we have to be orthogonally connected, so we'll just go back, move, action, inventory, potions, revive. Up we come. You're back in the game. Now, do we still have more of them? Yeah, we've got four more. Still got 3 turns to get to that one there. So I think I'm just going to go back and just keep on moving in for the attack. More of those and we'll have it. I can't do the action there anyway, so I might as well just come back in and do the mending. to survive. He gets to move next, so I do want to finish him off if I can. So he's on his knees at least. He's taking a potion. Can we get to the side of him? Yeah, we can. So we can stay on the same level, which gives us a good attack. Oh, missed. Lost a heart there. Oh, damn, we still can't get close enough. So, I better start coming up this way. Yeah, that's actually, they're all okay. So it's more, the movement is probably more the actual thing that we want. Just get nice and close to do the reviving. So we need to revive both of those. Now I've got the mage over through here as the next one, so we'll just go and do the action attack longbow. Oh, we can't do it because of the trees. I can do that one. Okay, that one's down, that's good. Get that one revived. So we're going to pick up these other goodies. Very well, I give up. Who even cares anymore, says Carly. Carly has fled the battle. I think I can get close enough here. Can get into there, but it doesn't actually help me. Pretty sure the one at the bottom there. I'll just come out to the side. Oops, hang on. Move. Inventory, potions, revive. Alright, you're back up. It's got some good mechanics, this game, I've got to say. What do we pick up this time? Oh, canvas coif, a whole lot of different stuff there. And there's another one over here as well. I think I might, rather than heal this one up, I think we'll just, even though this will probably be targeted, let's just move off to here. Okay, we've got feathers and stuff. Good, got him. All right, conflict resolved. That's good stuff. So we did lose one of our rangers. Everyone else was actually okay. I've lost a little bit of points in through this side. We picked up a lot of loot from the actual run itself. So a heap of stuff. And we've gone... No one's actually leveled up. Anyway, we're getting close with a few of the level ups now. So that's the battle results. We did lose one. So we'll just go and continue. So, yeah, fair bit of loot obtained. We've obtained a bit of gold there. I don't know if we have to go and pick everything up, but anyway, we did pick up a bit of stuff there. Just go continue. And it loads another cutscene, I guess. Oh, crafting is now available. So we've now cleared them out from here. And so, yeah, we're not sort of seeing the cutscenes. As I say, the cutscenes are fairly adult, so they tend to be. So just be aware of that. If you're thinking of getting the game for a young person, it's probably not really suitable for that. Back and through here, we then either continue on. But in this case, at this location, I don't have a guild, so I can't actually go and get more people. And I would really be wanting to possibly go and get another ranger at this stage. I could actually go and change one of my other units to become a ranger. Actually, no, I've got that one there. It's interesting. I thought we lost Arthur. That's weird. How did we get him back? Yeah, that doesn't make sense actually. I mean, we did lose him. Now the health comes straight back up to full. When we do this sort of stuff, the inventory, we've then got key items, anything in there? No, empty there. Items. We now actually have the justice card. I don't know what these do. A world true I'm not sure how we play these. So I'm not sure if they're given to characters or not. Body armors and stuff. Yes, we've picked up a fair bit of other things in there as well now. But anyway, I thought I'd just sort of show what the game has got without sort of spending a real lot of time with it. But you can see there the combat is reasonably good fun. And as I say, I just don't know if it feels like it should become an open world game at some point. Like I can actually move around in these locations, so it sort of feels like it sort of is an open world game, but I just don't know if it means we can only go and fight in through here. So I've still got a lot of questions about the game as to what it actually does bring. But I like what I'm seeing so far. It certainly does look good. It reminds me very much of Brigandine, which I think I said at the start of this particular video. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. Actually, it does have crafting available now. We can do crafting back in here. Let's go to here and open up the crafting menu. What does that one give us? Yeah, so I'll just skip the tutorial. I'm sure we'll be able to muddle our way through. So we've got the Potion Master or the Blacksmith. There we go. So we can actually go in and actually ask for specific crafting items, weapons or gear. Yep, so head, body or leg gear. Just go back. And the Potion Master. We're going to need some of these potions of reviving. Why can't we do that one? Materials. Oh, we need caraways and Wendilian chickens and stuff. We need 2 of them. So that's actually something we can't actually go and get. We have to go and get these things ourselves. It feels like it's going to become an open world game. It's what it does feel like. But I don't know at this stage. And as I say, I've been playing for hours. I'm enjoying it, but I just don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be back with another game another time. Thanks for watching.